you love me. We're a happy family with a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Won't you say you love me too? Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Lejeune here. I'm now back at it with another video. Now, as you guys see in today's video, we have some new information when it comes to Gear 2.0 that is coming in Marvel's Avengers and also the in-game content that was from the dev stream. So we have a lot to talk about today. So before we get into it, if you guys go to enjoy it and you liked it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss a video and always be notified when I upload a video, and most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. Now, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so yesterday was the first dev live stream of 2021, and of course we didn't get nothing about Hawkeye, which was expected. I honestly expected not getting a lot about Hawkeye at all, but we did get some information when it comes to the in-game content, the roadmap, and Gear 2.0. So for the first thing we're going to be talking about is the roadmap. Now they stated that the roadmap is still in the active discussion, which is understandable because as you guys know, the position they're in right now when it comes to, I can say, to position in the community and just overall when it comes to us wanting information and dropping it, I feel like they want to have it exactly on the nail when it comes to dropping a roadmap because you know, they don't want to make false promises and they don't want to give us dates, and when it comes to that date and it doesn't end up coming out, it's going to look even bad on them, you know, us giving us false promises, telling us when it's going to come out and doesn't come out. So it is very understandable why they have not given us a roadmap yet. They are really thinking this out, trying to get it exactly right, so when it comes to that date or comes to that month, we know when to expect it, instead of, you know, just when it gets to that month or that day, we don't end up getting it. Then it's gonna be a bad position for them, you know, bad for us. So just overall, I can see why they're still working on the roadmap, honestly, in my opinion. But yeah, we just hopefully we get one soon. You know, we just go for a roadmap for 2021. So yeah, we go for that one. Now for the next one they did talk about is the fact that the new game plus is in QA right now. So if you guys know, I did work in QA before. I worked at EA. I worked on Apex Legends when it comes to QA. And when a feature like this is in QA, that means it is very, very close to being you know, produced out to us, because that means we're just working on bugs, just trying to find things to break it and just to make sure so when it officially comes out, it doesn't have these type of things right now. So I know this experience, to be honest, so the fact that it's in QA right now is a good thing, so I'm happy for that one. Hopefully it comes very soon. You know, we gotta see when that happens or not. So hey, the fact that New Game Plus is in QA is a good thing right now, so that's pretty good. Now this next one, it goes on to talk about Cloning Labs. Now Phil did state that the reason that that Cloning Labs isn't out right now is because of multiplayer crashes, and that's the main reason why it's not out yet. But the mission itself is done. It's the fact that it's come to neck wording when you're, you know, doing a mission, especially because he stated that the Cloning Labs is a very long mission. So he said that you don't want to be in this long mission and you end up crashing and then you got to restart the whole thing over again, because I promise, if I go in Cloning Labs and we're like close, like during the middle or something like that, and I just crash and I gotta restart the whole thing, and especially if it's a long mission, I'm gonna be very frustrated. I'm gonna be very, very frustrated. So I can see why they're holding back on it, because if they released Cloning Labs right now with the multiplayer crashes, it's gonna be bad, bro. It's gonna be bad. People is gonna go crazy on this game. So I can understand why they're holding back on it, but the fact that Cloning Labs is done is just the fact that with networking issues, the fact that, you know, crashes are still happening, they don't want to release it, and, you know, we doing Cloning Labs and we end up crashing, then we gotta restart the whole thing. It's just not gonna be a good thing overall for everyone. So I can see why they're holding back, but it is cool to know that Cloning Labs is done. But the next thing we're going to be talking about is big. Now this one we're going to be talking about is Gear 2.0. Now this comes from Phil, you know, he's the Warzone director, so he stated that Gear 2.0 will be coming with new features, new functionalities, quality of life upgrades, and Phil stated that he saw the changes and he promises it'll be worth the wait. So honestly, this is something I've been preaching for the longest when it comes to Gear 2.0. I even made a document I sent it to them, and you know, they did get the information from it. You know, I don't know if they, you know, took, you know, inspiration from it or not, but I did send them a document when it comes to gear and how they can really change it up. So that's gonna be pretty cool to see, the fact that we're gonna get new functionalities and quality of life upgrades. Hopefully we get loadouts so we can switch in between which loadouts we have. Say for instance you have a healer loadout for Kamala, then you got a damage loadout, or you got a tank loadout for Kamala. You can just switch to it instantly. But the fact that we get more features and functionalities, so for a good example, you know, with Thor's, I forgot the name of the perk, is on his Mjolnir, on the range gear. Is Mjolnir sight? Yeah, that's correct. Basically, if you throw your hammer, then when it comes to return to you, it like the aim assist, and it just seeks out more targets than usual. So something like that is a good example when it comes to functionality, and it really does change up your playstyle. So hopefully we get something like that to be added into the game, you know, when they stated that we're getting more functionalities, because honestly something like that can really change up your whole playstyle when it comes to playing as you know, Thor, for example, because you have a perk that, you know, just enhances Mjolnir and basically makes it seeks more enemies than it would usually if you didn't have the perk on. So something like that, I cannot wait to see what they do with it. Now of course this is, you know, a while away before we get Gear 2.0, but the fact that Phil saw it and he said it's worth the wait, I cannot wait to see what they do with it. Now of course, you know, right now we don't know what to expect from it. We don't know if it's gonna be good or not. All we have to do is just go on his word. But yeah, we just have to see what happens at the end of the day for that. But honestly, that was all the information that dropped in that the dev live stream. Now of course they did talk about other things, but I feel like it's just not as important as the things that I stated in this video. But let me know in the comments, how do you guys feel about this when it comes to the roadmap? Is it still an active discussion? Or do you feel like we'll be getting a roadmap very soon, or do you feel like, you know, they're taking their time with it so they can execute it right? You know, especially when it comes to cloning labs, the fact that we know that cloning labs is done. It's just the fact that, you know, when multiplayer crashes and networking issues, it just messes it up completely and it crashes the game, you know, so, you know, we don't end up having to restart it. But also, what do you guys feel about Gear 2.0 with the information that we have so far from Phil, stating that with more features, more functionality, quality of life upgrades? So how do you feel about everything that has been stated? As I stated, you know, man, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. You know, I have an open mind to it. I'm very, you know, open-minded when it comes to things like this, so I feel like it could be a good thing. We just have to see at the end of the day. But yeah, it's Lejeune here. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys want to check out that dev live stream, I will have it in the link below, or you can just go on Twitch and type in Crystal Dynamics and you just go to the past broadcast. But yeah, it's Lejeune here. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Before we head out, if you guys are not, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on post notifications so never miss a video, and always be notified when I upload a video. And most importantly, make sure you guys hit that like button. Now without further ado, I do have a Discord. We go over everything dealing with Marvel's Avengers, and we talk about Gotham Knights, other games as well. So we do have a variety. So if you guys want to join that, the link is below. And also, I do stream on Twitch. So if you guys want to come out to the Twitch streams, you know, just chill and vibe. You know, if you've been in the streams, you know exactly how to vibe be. That link will be in, below as well. And also, I do have memberships on the channel. So if you guys want to know more information about that, the link is below. I want to give a quick shout out to the elite members and the rookie members. Shout out to y'all being memberships on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, so June here, guys. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Peace.